Assalamu alaikum students. This lecture is for the class 6th, subject political science. The new chapter called the government and its forms. First of all, we will see the introduction, the what is government all about. So students, what is government? A group of people managing the affairs of a country is called a government. So we can say a government is a group of people or an organization or a managing body which organizes all the affairs of a country is called a government. A government is made by political party. As we know, in India we have at different countries we have different types of elections. If we look at our country India, we have indirect elections here. The people choose their representatives among the different political parties contest elections, and the political party which gains the majority of votes forms the government. So we can call the political party, in political party we have people in them. We have the representatives who represent the country, who represent the people, who manages all the affairs of the country, whether political, whether economic, whether judicial, whether social. All the affairs of the country are managed by the government or the group of people. They are no doubt that they are among us, but they have the political position. So we can say a government is a group of people managing all the affairs of a country. That is a government. Now we will see that what are the functions of a government, what are the things which government do, or what are the functions of a government. Protect the boundaries of the country and maintain peaceful relations with other countries. So we can say a government has the responsibility to protect the boundaries of a country. All the countries are covered by their boundaries. So a government has to protect the boundaries of the country and maintain peaceful relations with other countries. And the government has the political party which is at the helm of affairs or which forms the government has to maintain a peaceful relationship with all the countries, neighboring countries, or with all the countries across the world. Govern the country according to laws of the land. And also the government has the responsibility to lead the country according to its laws. A government has the responsibility to lead a country according to the laws of the country, build the infrastructure of the country. As we know that the different infrastructures like the hospitals, the buildings of different offices, the companies, the factories, the industries, the schools, colleges, universities, all are built by the government and have the responsibility to build these infrastructure. Look after the welfare of the people by providing education and health services. And the government has to provide the people the education, the health services, the employment. Different things have to be provided to the people. They have to work for the welfare of the people because it's the people who choose their representatives who form ultimately the government. Maintain law and order and provide aid to people affected by natural disasters such as floods, earthquakes, etc. So government has to maintain the law and order in the country. And also when there is any natural calamity or natural disaster like the floods, the earthquakes, the tsunamis, the government has to provide aid and service to the people who get affected by these natural disasters. So we can say a government is a group of people managing all the affairs of a country. And what are the functions of the government? Government has to protect the boundaries of the country, maintain peaceful relationship with the other countries, govern the country according to laws of the land, build infrastructure, look after the welfare of the people by providing education, health services, employment, etc., maintain law and order, and provide aid to people affected by natural disasters such as floods and earthquakes. These were the functions of a government. Now, if we look at our country, India is a democratic country. We have the democratic form of country, and also when we look after the government, we have three levels of government, or we have the three organs of our government. Not only the three organs, but we have three levels of government, as we see in the preamble of the constitution, that Indian Union is a sovereign, secular, democratic republic with a parliamentary system of government. It means the Indian Union is called the Indian country, you can say, is a sovereign. Sovereign means that India is not under any pressure. India is not under any country. India is an independent country, a sovereign country, which takes its decisions for its welfare. Secular means that in the Indian country, as Indian state, it doesn't have any official religion. It gives the people to choose and choice and to propagate their own religion. Here are Hindus, here are Muslims, Sikhs, Jains. Everyone is here. Everyone is given equal opportunity to propagate and practice their religion. Democratic republic means that India chooses its representatives. India elects its representatives. The people, the elected head like the prime minister, the president are elected. They are not chosen by anyone, but these are the people who elect a prime minister. With a parliamentary system of government. Parliamentary system means that we have two houses, that's Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and a president here we have. And also we have government at the national level called the central government, and at the state level. These are the levels of government. We have the national level government, we have the state level government, and also we have the local self-government in cities, towns and villages. Like we saw the Panchayati Raj system, that was at the local self-government. That was the third tier of the government. So we have three levels of government. National level, which is also called the central government, state level, the state government, and also the local self-government. Now we have the three organs of the government. That were earlier we saw the levels of, that is national level, state level and local self-government. These were the levels of government. Now we have the three organs of the government called the legislature, executive and judiciary. Legislature, which makes the laws, executive, which implements the laws, and judiciary makes sure that the laws are obeyed. We can say that legislature has the work of making laws, making policies, making procedures, making different laws, but the executive's work is to implement those laws, to make them enforce, to implement those laws at the practical level. And judiciary has to make sure that the laws are obeyed. That means everyone should know what is my right, what is my duty. Everyone should obey the laws. No one will violate those laws, because then the work of judiciary comes there. Judiciary are nothing but the courts can give punishment to those who doesn't obey the laws. So these were the organs of government: legislature, executive and judiciary. Now we will see the types of government. Three main types of government, but there are also other types, but first of all we will see the first type. First one is the monarchy. In this type of government, a monarch, a king or a queen has the absolute power to run the country. In this type of government, people do not have the right to choose the ruler. So we can say monarchy is the first type of government. In this monarchy, that the people do not have the right to choose the ruler, but it is the monarch or a king or a queen has the absolute power to run the country. It is actually the hereditary, the generation wise the monarch or the king or a queen is replaced by another king or queen. In this type of government, the monarch decides all the affairs of the country. People do not have right to choose the ruler, but it is the generation rule there. It is the monarch who is there for the affairs of the country, or we can say all the affairs, all the things are done and dictated by the monarch. This was about the introduction of what is government, functions, and in next lecture we will see the other types of government. Thank you.